Singles Love reading. I'm Simone and I will be doing your reading today. So there's no time on this reading. It's a timeless reading, and this is basically for anybody who is you're either single, looking for love, or more often than not, you're kind of in a situation with somebody and you're not quite sure of where it's going. So we will see what comes out of the cards. I'm just shuffling to get the general energy around you and around your situation at the moment, Sagittarius. Sagittarius in love, please. Now, this reading's going to focus a lot on how your person is feeling, the general energy around your person in a few different areas. So what is going on in love for Sagittarius, please? Feeling like it's a little bit tricky for some of you are unsure about what's happening. Let's have a look. So we've got the answers you need are coming. It's time to take action, and a win-win outcome is forecast. So that's sounding pretty positive there, Sagittarius. You are waiting for answers. As I said, things are feeling a little bit tricky. So you're waiting to find out. Perhaps you need to lay it all out on the line. Perhaps you need to be saying, this is what you want, or these are your expectations. And you've got a win-win outcome forecast, Sagittarius. So things are looking really good for you, which is really good news, depending on what you decide to do. Now I'm going to start your reading, Sagittarius, and I want to know, what does Sagittarius need to know about the person that they're thinking about? What does Sagittarius need to know about the person that they're thinking about? The person on your mind, the person that, when I say your person, the one that you think of first, or the one that you are currently in some kind of situation with. So what does Sagittarius need to know about the person that they're thinking of? And to get started here, this is the sort of general energy of your connection. I mean, you've got the Seven of Wands here. Now that tells me that either you're trying to turn a blind eye for something, perhaps you can see the red flags there, or you feel like there's something going on and you're trying to ignore it, or you've got somebody who's trying to communicate with you, Sagittarius, and you don't feel like it. You don't want to hear what they have to say, or perhaps you're trying to communicate with them and they don't want to hear what you have to say. But your intuition is telling you that something needs to happen here. But in some way there's a blockage in communication. Now the next card out is the energy of the person that you're dealing with, and you've got the Hierophant. So this tells me that number one, they're feeling like they're trying to learn something. I feel like they learn stuff from you. Also, they are looking for a long-term commitment. Whether that's with you or not, I'm not really sure yet. We'll find out further during the reading. But I feel like they are looking for a long-term commitment. But I'm getting these feelings of I'm not really sure. So they're looking for long-term commitment, but they're not sure about just how much commitment they're willing to put in. I feel like they're having issues showing them, but I do feel like they want to know more about you. They want to learn. They want to find out more stuff about you. Now, this next card out is how they're actually feeling about you, not just within themselves, but specifically it's about destiny. They feel like the two of you are meant to be together. I feel like even when they're apart from you, they're being pushed towards you, Sagittarius, which, I mean, it's up to you how you feel about that. They are the person on your mind. But yeah, they feel like they're being pushed towards you here. This person, I feel like they're frightened of getting into that high-level commitment. I feel like they're frightened to approach you, to be honest. Maybe you're coming across as a little bit icy, or like you don't want to hear what they have to say. Perhaps it's you. So just keeping in mind that this person is they have a level of fear here that's sort of holding them back from taking that step towards you, but we will clarify the cards a bit further in a minute. So what is it likely that your person is going to do, Sagittarius? You've got the King of Cups here. So they are looking ultimately for their wish fulfillment, and they're looking for a balance. They think that you are very attractive. If you were wondering about that, I think they find you very attractive. And it's quite likely that they're going to offer you some level of stability or some level of commitment with the Hierophant here. So that's looking, you've got the Queen of Cups, and that says to me that there's a whole lot of love building up here. I think between the two of you, you feel very emotionally connected. Now, you may be a bit standoffish with expressing your feelings here. You might be a bit guarded, probably due to past issues in relationships. So you may be coming across like that to this person, that you are to them. And I feel like they do want you to open up to them, Sagittarius. So just keeping that in mind. But what we're going to do now is clarify these cards. So clarifying the Seven of Wands, please. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please. What do we need to know about this? What's the current energy? What do we need to know about this? As I said, it feels like there is a block there. I do feel, Sagittarius, that it might be you. But the current energy is that your person does want to come towards you because they're feeling. I feel like it's, in a way, it's tearing them apart. It's causing them anxiety. They want to come in, but because of the block or the way you're reacting or behaving or how they feel you might react, it's causing them some anxiety. It might be keeping them up at night, being that this is the Nine of Swords with you, but they feel like you're blocking that from happening. The name Justin has just come up. So you could be dealing with somebody called Justin, or perhaps you are Justin, but that has just been thrown out there for you as well. But yeah, I feel like they would like for something to happen really quickly here. It's like, well, I've been waiting. Where are you? I've been waiting. But they're too scared. They're too scared to make that step before you. As I said, perhaps you're coming off as being a little bit icy or a little bit disinterested. So it's causing them to hold back. But let's clarify this Hierophant. Let's find out more. Tell us about the Hierophant, please. Please tell us about the Hierophant. Okay, we've got death and rebirth. So there is a transformation taking place. It's quite possible that your person in the past did not present as wanting long-term commitment with you. Also, they are a bit frightened of that long-term commitment. We've also got the Queen of Swords here. But I feel like now they're feeling like they're ready to treat you better. They may not have been, maybe they were a little bit immature in the past, or maybe they did not meet your needs on an emotional level. You may have told them that, Sagittarius. They didn't meet your needs on an emotional level, and they've been doing a bit of work on that. I feel like they're trying to open their mind to what it would be like to go into a long-term commitment. And I feel like you're letting them know that you deserve some kind of respect. You deserve to be treated better than you were, because you won't settle for anything less at the moment than what you deserve. I think you've had a lot of time to think, and they've had a lot of time to think. And when they come in, you just want honesty from them. You do feel like that's what you deserve now. But I am feeling like when they're coming in, I don't know, I'm being drawn to these flags here, and not in the way of red flags. I'm actually seeing the flag of surrender. I'm seeing a white flag. So maybe they're coming in saying, you know what, I give up. I'm not fighting you on this anymore, or I don't want to fight this feeling anymore, because you and I, we're supposed to be together, Sagittarius. So I have to add there, they think you're really cool. Maybe there's a bit of a joke there. where, oh, you think you're cool. You think you're cool. I don't know. It's coming across as a little bit of a joke between the two of you. Uh, but I do feel that they do think you are very cool, and they're ready to come in with honesty. They're ready to come in with loyalty, because now they feel that the time is right. So let's clarify the wheel, please. Tell us more about the wheel. What does Sagittarius need to know about the way their person is feeling towards them? Clarify the wheel. They do feel like it's time. They do feel like it's a little bit risky, because who knows how Sagittarius is going to react. You may have told them that you don't want to hear from them. And as I say that, I pull out the Emperor. And the Emperor is very much things need to happen when I want them to happen, and things need to happen the way I want them to happen. So this is the way they're seeing you at the moment, Sagittarius. They do feel like it's time for them to come to you and talk about their feelings. They also would like to give this a go. They just want a chance with you with that Judgment card. They just want a chance, but are you willing to give them that chance, Sagittarius? They're seeing you as being a bit closed off, as I said at the start, feeling or presenting as though you're not too interested in what they have to say or what they have to offer. And you would like to be in control of the situation. I feel like you want to call the shots, and it's coming across like, well, I'm going to pretend that I don't really care. I'm going to show this person that I'm not too interested. I don't really care about how they feel or what they have to say. But you do have a lot of love for this person. And you are thinking about trying again with them or letting them in, just giving them a chance. Because you know that would be a shame, because I feel like you do really have feelings for this person. So let's clarify this Eight of Swords. Tell us about this Eight of Swords. Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. And they do want to come towards you, but not only are they feeling a little bit guarded of their feelings, but you are too, and they can see that. It's what they're expecting. But they are hoping that things can really work out with you, Sagittarius. They are hoping that can, I feel like, come towards some kind of an understanding. There has been a misunderstanding, and now it's time to talk about that. And I feel like, Sagittarius, if you would only listen to me, that's the message that they're putting out there. If you would only listen to me, Sagittarius, because I'm not out to hurt you. I feel like same. Not everybody stays the same. People do change. So the way in which somebody may have presented to you, say a few months ago or a few years ago, they may have gone through some changes here that will allow them to open up to you and not give you a reading to, not give you a reason to try and hide your feelings, Sagittarius. I know you've been hurt in the past. I can see that. I can feel it as well. But, you know, there will come a time where you feel that you can let your guard down a little bit, and you can openly talk about your feelings without feeling like there's a level of weakness there, or without feeling like somebody's going to take advantage of you. So just keeping that in mind when or if, I'm going to say when, this person does approach you, because I do feel like they really want to come in quickly, but they are fearful that you're not going to receive that so well. So just keeping that in mind, that not everybody is out to hurt you or take you for a ride, Sagittarius. And this person is actually looking for stability with you. They are that you do make them happy. And I feel like they make you happy as well. But because they did something silly or ridiculous in the past, you're not too sure of how to proceed with them. You're not too sure if you should trust them or not. So let's clarify this King of Cups, please. Clarify this King of Cups for Sagittarius. They're highly attracted to you. And they do want a fresh start with you, Sagittarius. This is what they're likely to do. So they're probably going to ask you for a fresh start because you are their 10 of Cups. Now, if you have a look here, we go from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, which is super cool. As I said, they have been going through a transformation. I feel like they're a whole new person now with the Empress and the Death card here together. I feel like they're a whole new person now. They've had time to think. They've had time to work on themselves. They know now what it takes to put themselves into a position where you might look at them a bit more favorably now. But they are still scared that you may not receive their offer as they would like you to. But they are coming in with honesty and loyalty so that the two of you can work on this happily ever after together. That is what they want. They're going to tell you that they want the happily ever after with you. It's just a matter of what are you going to do with that, Sagittarius? As I say that, I feel terrified. This is frightening for some of you. But let's clarify that Queen of Cups. Clarify this Queen of Cups, please. There's a lot of love here. I feel like it's been like a huge misunderstanding. So we've got the Ace of Wands and the Moon to clarify the Queen of Cups. So somebody is holding back on their feelings. This is the outcome. I feel as though there will be quite a big or passionate sort of discussion. Feelings will have to come out into the open. But I feel like you want them to come to you. You're not going to approach this person and just tell them how you feel. You're going to wait for them to come to you. But then at the end of the day, I do think that emotions are going to come out into the open. You're waiting for them to tell you the truth about something. Perhaps where this misunderstanding was in the past, you're going to get the chance to discuss that. I feel like, yeah, anything that you were unsure of, they're coming to you with the truth now. And they actually can't wait to do it. They're getting closer and closer, Sagittarius. So you can, I think, expect to hear from this person sometime soon. I can't give you an actual time frame on that because I don't know. But you can expect to hear from them soon. They are coming to you with the truth. They want to talk about their feelings. They want to know how you feel. And they want to make it so that nothing is hidden anymore, so that nobody has to hold back on their feelings. And they want for you to know the truth. And they're coming with loyalty and honesty, Sagittarius. So is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to know about this connection? Let's just find out. Is there anything else there? Is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to know about the connection? I feel like this has been a long time coming, Sagittarius. If you've been waiting to find out where you stand with somebody, they're going to tell you. It's they feel like it's the right time. They feel like they can build up the courage to come in and tell you how they're feeling and what they want. I don't think that you're going to have to be the one. They're going to come to you. Just heard the name James. I think I said Justin at the start. I can't even remember, but I've just heard the name James. So if your name is James or you're dealing with a James, there's something in this reading that they'd like for you to pay attention to. Could be this final message that is coming up here. What is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to know, please? Anything else that Sagittarius needs to know? You probably just heard a motorcycle go past there. Sorry about the noise. It is the middle of the day. It's a little bit noisy here. They've just shown me a yellow bird as well. So, I don't know, maybe you have a yellow bird, maybe a person has a yellow bird. It could also be in connection to Tweety Bird, the cartoon character. So please take it however it is meant for you, please, Sagittarius. Okay, so this, I feel like your person has really been manifesting you. They've been manifesting this connection. They really want for the two of you to come together. They know now that you are the right person for them. They feel it. You feel the connection. And anything that you feel has been hidden, or in any way where you feel that your person hasn't been honest with you, they're going to do it. I feel like I just looked at the next card out. It's the Three of Wands. I feel like they're very close. They're very close to making that decision, again, because they know now with the Ace of Swords and with the High Priestess here, they know now that you are the person for them. They're tired of waiting. They're tired of waiting and hoping with this Magician. They're tired of trying to make things happen. That they're asking for a miracle at the moment because they do feel like that you don't want anything to do with them, Sagittarius. So it's all dependent. I think the outcome is all dependent on how you receive what they have to say or how you respond, sort of the energy that you give off, or just thinking about what you say to them when they come in. That could be the make or break for you there, Sagittarius. But I am just going to get some final advice from the universe for you with this Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And I'll be reading the relationship message from the book for you, Sagittarius. So what is the advice for Sagittarius, please? What is the advice for Sagittarius? I always struggle shuffling these big cards a little bit. My hands have trouble getting around them. What is the advice for Sagittarius? Here we go. Co-create. Beautiful. Co-create is usually about coming together with somebody. That is the number 40 in the deck. And when you reduce the 4 and the 0, you get the number 4. So that is about laying foundations. I feel like there is the opportunity for growth here with this egg. I'm being drawn to the egg at the bottom. So, you know, the egg is about something new, new beginnings. You've got new beginnings up here as well. Now, I'm being drawn to the cheetah here, and I'm hearing you might be thinking that a cheetah doesn't change its spots. But in this case, I feel like you need to keep an open mind there because, as I said, your person has gone through some really big changes, Sagittarius. In this case, the cheetah is able to change its spots, and they are watching you here, keeping an eye on you. I'm drawn to the owl as well, watching. Sometimes the owl is about knowledge and wisdom. I do feel like you know better now, and your person knows better this time around. But I'm being drawn to watching. So they are watching you, keeping an eye on you, trying to figure out which way to go with this. Because as I said, there is a bit of fear there because they're not too sure on how to approach, and they're not feeling too sure on how you're going to react. So it is a bit of a risk for them. So I'm just going to use the book now to read the relationship message. And that is, connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now and very embodiment of beauty. So, I mean, it's all about opening up your heart, keeping your heart open, keeping an open mind. So when your person does come in, Sagittarius, just keep an open mind there. And I feel like I need to say, remember that a cheetah can change its spots. You know, technically they can't, but I feel like in this instance, it's the opposite of the saying that a cheetah can't change its spots. I feel like it's the opposite working here in your favor. So just keep that open mind. Think about how you're going to respond when the person comes in. If you do want to be with them, you need to be showing them that, Sagittarius. But thank you so much for watching your reading today. I really do appreciate it. I also appreciate any likes, shares and subscribes. If this reading did resonate with you, if you did get some guidance or clarity, please let me know. Drop me a comment down below if you'd like to as well. And until next time, look after yourself. Thank you, Sagittarius.